Hey guys, it's like almost 5 o'clock in the morning here. I'm not going to do a very long video on this right now. Tomorrow I probably will, or the day after that. But let me tell you what you just saw in these debates. And I kind of saw this coming. I was at a debate party this evening. We had a great time, by the way. I mean, I had a fucking fantastic time. I was there. My brother Larry was there. That was wonderful. My son Frank, he's a couple thousand miles away from me, but he was on the phone with me. My brother Tatum was on the phone with me. Craig was on the phone. Everybody was on the phone. I was getting calls and texts from all over the country. It was what an exciting evening. But let me tell you what you really saw in case you don't understand it. I'm sure a lot of you do, but I got home about a half an hour ago and I figured, yeah, I'll jump on the computer and see what everybody's saying. And I don't really see anybody saying what actually happened because here's what happened. And I kind of was afraid this was going to happen. What you just saw happen was the Democrats throwing Joe Biden under the bus. Okay, do you understand what I'm telling you? This was possibly a stress test to see if he could do it, but they knew he couldn't do it. You can call it elder abuse, you can call it whatever you want. I know Joe, he's a piece of shit. He was always a moron, but I don't even think it was a stress test. I think they just wanted to see him fail miserably. A lot of people said, wow, I was really amazed. CNN wasn't that impartial. They were kind of fair. I knew when I saw that I was correct in thinking they were just trying to throw Joe under the bus. They want to eliminate him as their candidate. They have very little time, but they do have time from a legal standpoint and a political standpoint of whether they can do that. And there's a secondary plan. I don't know what that is. I can speculate because I do have a few ideas on that. But I'm not going to get into that because that's going to take forever. And I'm doing a real quick thing here. I just want you to understand the Democrat Party is not panicking tonight. The smaller Dems that don't know what the hell happened, they're panicking. But the guys that are running the show, the real power players, this was the plan. They intended for Joe to go out there and destroy himself just the way he just did. They're going to come up with a medical excuse or some other reason why Joe's got to go. But that's what you just witnessed. So what I want you to understand, this is very important. This was strategic. I mean, everyone said, how can they run this guy? How can they run this guy? Well, now you understand they don't intend on running this guy. Now, will he cooperate? What choice does he have? Jill, on the other hand, she don't want to release that power. That's a problem. So for them. So we'll see where that goes. But I guarantee you're going to see Democrat commentators that are always protecting Joe tomorrow morning and every day on from here, trashing the shit out of him so that they can replace him. This was a strategic move to get rid of Joe Biden on the part of the Democrats. So don't think like, oh, Trump won the debate, which obviously he did. I mean, there's no question about that, but that's not what this was about. They wanted Joe to go down. They wouldn't have put him up there. They knew he couldn't do it. We all knew he couldn't do it. Which is really evil as shit when you think about it. I mean, I can't imagine. I've run for politics. Whatever. Who gives a shit, right? But I can't imagine if I was incapable of speaking, incapable of functioning properly, and my children, who I know love me, not taking a hold of me, taking me aside, and say that it's over. It's just time. You got to. Even if I argue with them, they would figure out a way to get me out. They wouldn't shove me up there and let me make a fucking complete moron out of myself. What we just saw, the whole world just saw that. That was the President of the United States of America that had no idea what subject they were even on. That was done intentionally. So you can expect that they're going to pull somebody out of the woodwork. It's going to be big Mike Obama, Hillary, Gavin. I don't see Michelle wanting to run. She's got too cushy a life. Hillary, she would want it, but she couldn't win it. I don't think she could win if her life depended on it against anything. Everyone hates her on both sides. Newsom, he's destroyed California. What's he got to run on? There's got to be somebody else they're going to pull out of their hat. There's got to be someone they're trying to pull out of their hat. Look, I just want you to know that. Nobody else is going to tell you that. They're all going to just laugh at how Trump won. Trump did win. Fair and square match, Trump kicked his ass. Big deal. It's not really that hard to beat the shit out of Joe Biden, is it? And I think Trump did a great job. No matter who he's against this evening, I think he spoke well. He got his points across. If you saw through, any falsities that the press has put out there, the great people hopes and all that, the other bullshit, I thought he did a great job. But other than that, the reality is this was a load of shit going in. They didn't plan on this Joe Biden being their candidate. And there's probably only about 10 people in the country, or in the world for that matter, that know what they're really up to. And I'm not one of them. I don't know. I mean, I do know they're up to something. They're up to replacing him. I don't know the list of names. But that's what really just happened. And so prepare for that. Get ready for that. And we'll discuss the debate. I'll do something on that, but really not very important because the Dems were not looking for Joe to win this. That's reality. All right, guys. Well, look, it's been a long, long day for me and a long, long evening. And this is probably my last drink of the evening. Yeah, maybe one more. But listen, just know that you're going to hear a lot of bullshit over the next several days. And we're going to find out who the real candidate is soon. I hope Jill fights so goddamn hard that Joe stays there. As long as he doesn't win. Can you imagine that? He didn't win last time, so I don't see how he can win this time. But, he didn't win last time, and he still got the job, right? All right. I love you all. Have a great evening. And Twisted is out. Is it up there? Have a good night.